Hello, everybody. This is me, Eric. I don't know if I'm gonna continue calling my channel the same channel. This channel is gonna be very raw and uncut, meaning there's no editing at all. This is me being real. Like I said right now, like I probably stutter a little bit right now. I'm gonna make some mistakes. I'm gonna give you the wrong research, whatever. You could research yourself. This is the introduction, and today's topic is gonna be about humor. And I don't know if most people do this to get a lot of views. Honestly, for me, it's just to better myself. I've been going through a lot that I feel like I could help others, but it's mainly for myself. But if it helps others, that's even better. Maybe that's how it will like get more viewers and stuff, stuff like that. So I feel like my best viewers will be like people that are probably like young and like at that age you're barely developing your brain. Like you're 13, 21. That's probably the range from 13 to 21 because you become a teenager. That's when you start opening your mind and speaking for yourself. 21 is, I could say so many stories about this, but the drinking, right? Like 21 is when you stop drinking. And actually, when you start drinking legally, some people start way before that. And it's like I'm already making mistakes, but hey, let's move on. And today's one of those days where like I could be humorous around you guys, but oddly enough, I can't be humorous around my family. I'm just like very bummed out because I see them every day, and I don't know. It's a routine process. It's like you know how it is with your family, but when you see a stranger, sometimes you're just friendly with them more because you don't want to look like you're like just bummed out or upset or like an a-hole. I'm trying not to cuss so everybody could see, like family could see this video if they do like it, if it helps. But let's go to the topic now. The best ways to use humor. I feel like I'm probably gonna be overusing certain things, certain phrases and a lot, but like you're gonna get bored of me saying certain things, but like, and they're gonna cross with each other some topics. But today's humor is how to use humor, and yeah, I'm probably learning this as we go. Maybe I'll do a part two, maybe a year from now, 2 years from now. This not just this video, but all the other videos that I'm gonna be doing on a weekly basis. And I just feel like humor is very important. It is. It really is, honestly. But sometimes you don't want to overuse it either, right? I feel like life is kind of like balance, and I don't think I'm the most balanced person, but like we need to be some for a lot of things. And I feel like sometimes you got your serious moments, and sometimes you got your humorous moments. You got to learn when to be serious and when to be humorous. Everything it gets too annoying if you're too humorous 100% of the time. It will be, honestly. Sometimes when it's the serious moments where you got to be serious. But today I'm here to talk about different humors, and it all could also be get annoying if you use only one type of humor. I feel like there should be different kinds of humors. Sometimes that could get very annoying, and people don't want to hear that or say the same freaking joke every day. I remember I used to get like upset in my head. I was trying to like still stay humorous with those like people at my jobs where they'll bring the jokes every freaking day. They're like, come on. And I'm not, and I don't want to say judge them because like they're not comedians, and like comedians are supposed to come with like fresh topics every day. And so like I'm gonna improvise here, like just like a comedian, like Saturday Night Live. I'm gonna do that a lot. I'm gonna improvise here a lot. I'm not even know what I'm gonna say today. It's gonna just come out of my mouth, and whatever I say, whatever I forgot to say, I'm not gonna say it. So like, okay, so here's the humor. The first humor that comes in my mind is like the roasting humor, right? Where you just roast somebody, and that's what they say now. That's the slang term, where you like just say brutally honest. Not even just brutally honest, but it's just very harsh, very critical, like extreme criticism, where it's maybe not even constructive criticism, which is my favorite one because that's a topic we can talk about another day. But like, where or where it's like sarcasm, or in Mexico they use double meaning a lot. But we'll talk about those ones a little bit later. But yeah, the brutal one where you're just like roasting somebody. Yeah, that one's a good one, but just keep in mind that could get like very annoying. Like people don't want to hear that all the time. Roasting at someone like people will get their feelings hurt, especially these days. You know, the cancel culture. I don't know how deep that's gonna get, but like, yeah, I just suggest don't use the same humor all the time or the same joke, especially the same joke all the time. People will get annoyed. And yeah, I'm not very in a humorous mood today. I know I look very humorous in front of you guys, but I'm definitely not. I've been going through so much stuff today from my family. It's my birthday today, by the way. I'm not feeling it today. I'm not feeling humorous at all. You can't see it, but I'm not. It's crazy that I'm doing this first video. I have other videos on here, but I'm gonna be doing these kind of videos every day, and it's my birthday today. Anyways, I don't know what else to talk about. Oh yeah, there's still different types of humors. So that one is like very brutal, harsh. Something that could be kind of harsh. So you don't want to say it all the time because it's gonna get annoying, and people are gonna just not want to be around you. They're not gonna want to associate you. They're not gonna be your friends. You know, I know this from experiences. I know people that I've stopped being friends because I want to stop being friends, or they don't want to be friends with me. And it's not it's not always because of the humorous part, but you know, like that's one thing, you know. And another kind of humor, I feel like there you got the sarcasm humor, right? That one can be kind of brutal sometimes. It can be very harsh, but it could be on a very friendly. I feel like that one's the one of the most versatile, more what do you call it? Yes, yeah, it's one of the most versatile. There's so much variety for that one because it can be kind of brutally harsh, and the other one can be kind of very friendly. It can also like, it could bring different kinds of things onto the table that you could never know when someone's very sarcastic. You never know if it's gonna be harsh or not. It's like very versatile, and that one's a good one too for the people that are like that don't want to be harsh, so they say the opposite meaning, but if they really think about it, it can be harsh, you know. So that one's a good one because it makes your brain think, and it makes you think that you're using your brain to think the opposite way, and you make the other people that you're being sarcastic make think the other way. Sometimes people take it the wrong way, and I get it, you know. It can go wrong ways. So you can use that one. Try to try to like. It depends what kind of friend you are. You know those friends. You know the family members, who to use it to, and how to use it to, and when to use it. You know, depending on their character, right? So like that one's a good one. There's another joke type that you can use. Other kind of humor you can use. It's called double meaning. They use it a lot in Mexico. I don't know if they use it here. I think they use it here, but that is not like it's not as much popular as in Mexico. Mexico's like that's like the cream of the crop. That's the one you want to use the most. And like one time I was in Malibu, and I said it in English too. It was not in Spanish. I said, "Oh, I was in the ocean right there in Malibu," and I was like, "Oh, something smells fishy," and my friend started laughing. And it's a double meaning because fishy means that, oh, something's going wrong, or the ocean smells fishy, right? So like, yeah, and then in Mexico, like when they do humors, they can go to different levels like of humor. You could like take it from one level to another level, and it gets more funny. And it could get more funnier, like especially if you're with a group of friends, and it could get more humorous and it could get more funny. But like I said, like it all depends who's there. You know, like if someone's not in a good mood for humor, if someone's too drunk or whatever, they're not gonna handle it the right way. You know, so like that's another humor. It's like double meaning. You know, think about using that one. It could get popular here in America now that I made this video. It probably is kind of, but people don't think about it. Another kind of humor is like just a friendly one, like one that's it's not gonna hurt nobody. Like like whether the chicken crossed the road or knock knock jokes and like stuff like that. Like stuff that's not gonna hurt nobody's feelings. Unless you say knock knock, your mom or some shit, something like that. I think I cussed there, but sorry kids if you're watching this video. I'm not gonna edit this video. Yeah, stuff like that, like little kid jokes that you could ban. You say those sometimes, and those kind of come kind of cheesy. There's the cheesy jokes that kind of cross with the kid jokes. Some people don't like those kind of jokes because it's like it's lame. You can't even say that no more. Lame is kind of like a word where you're offending. If you're part of that cancel culture, like you're pretty much offending somebody that they're kind of dumb in their head. But yeah, that's another one. I think I only have one more in mind, and I'm gonna just end the video. I'm gonna try to make these videos not too long. The other humor is there's the geeky humor, right? Like if you read books a lot, especially if you read books. I don't read too many books, but there's a lot of books that have been turned into movies, and you could just tie that, like Lord of the Rings, and that's very geeky. That's as geeky as you're gonna get. Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Star Wars. Those are like the top three that I can think of in my head right now. And those, you like tie them with the quotes of those movies, or you just have the same tone, the way you talk, like a very smart guy like Elon Musk or whatever, stuff like that, where you start sounding very geeky. You tie it in with your educational skills, and it doesn't have to be like school. It can be like stuff that you have in common with another friend or family member, and you just like read on this book or this poet. Maybe a poet has a book, or yeah, or like I don't think really there's not a lot of poets that go in person and go to a bar or to a library to say their poems, and then you guys are big fans of that poet. That could be very geeky because like poems can be kind of very deep. Or like some scientist that said a quote, famous quote, or celebrity, or someone that has like a very deep quotes, like very inspirational, and you just make it into a joke. That's very geeky, right? Like it's already intellectual, and you're trying to make it into a joke, and then it comes out actually funny to both of you, whoever's telling the joke, or more parties, maybe party of three or more, so yeah, this is the subject. I'm gonna get more controversial. I don't think this topic is too controversial. Hopefully not, and people are gonna comment and get mad at me about this topic. Maybe they're gonna pretend they're mad and then make it into a joke. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know how to leave this, how to do an outro, but I'm gonna just say goodbye now, and hopefully I get to hear from you guys. Subscribe, like, all that algorithm. If you think I belong like in the algorithm and get very popular, then go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm gonna go ahead and sign out, and I'll see you then. Yeah, thanks for the support, and I don't know if I have anything else to say. I feel like I had an outro. I wanted to say something to clarify about myself, but I couldn't think of anything right now. I had it in mind like a few days ago, and all I could say is that yeah, just if you like this video, don't take it offensive. If you don't like it, don't watch any more of my videos. I don't think I'm gonna bring up that intro no more, so I'm gonna call this intro / how to use humor, and no more intros. I'm probably gonna go just straight into the topic now. So like, I just want you guys to understand that, and know that I'm gonna go to more topics that are probably gonna become more controversial, and where I'm gonna just say it, and it's not gonna be like I'm gonna probably give out the wrong information, but like I'm probably gonna use little research, maybe do a lot of research if I have time. It all depends how much time I'm gonna just start doing them weekly. So if I don't have enough time to do the research, I'm gonna just improvise, go by experience, go by other people's experience. So like, probably not gonna have an intro or outro next time. So just bear with me, like, do your own research, like I said. So I'm like I said, I'm gonna sign out now. Like, subscribe, and if you want to let it grow, I suggest you do that. Social media, Eric Phoenix G in Instagram, and you can follow me there if you became a huge fan of me. Goodbye.